Oh yeah, I forgot I had my HP counter. I could have looked. He had 35 HP left. Good lord. Why? Why me? And can I get some spiderwebs, game? Come on now. What are you doing to me? No, the counter works. Well, if I lose again, then I'll lower battle speed, but I think that was just unfortunate mishap. But yeah, like with lower battle speed, this is easy. I could actually keep a barrier. Really put me to sleep. I don't want to use any items in the battle arena because it's a waste. I could have like thrown an antidote, but it's pretty useless to throw an antidote in that fight anyways because he's like every other attack is that poison attack, so you're just wasting turns throwing an antidote. I don't know if this guy can be bioed or not. He's kind of undead looking. Can you not? What is with all the sleep? Can you not? What an annoying enemy. Definitely not substitute teaching right now watching you stream. Me neither. I'm not substitute teaching either. Hey, you kids, be quiet back there! Hey! I'm trying to stream. This is a fantastic fight. Loving this. This is my favorite. Love this. I love how mono laser he uses like 8 times. I don't think he knows the understanding of mono. I don't think he gets what mono means. What? Can we change this name to Can I? I'm gonna call up Sega Chief. Can you make a mod where all it is the same game, but this attack is called triple laser instead of mono laser, so that I don't rage. Thank God. Why am I silenced? Why'd that guy have to silence me? Is this necessary? Now I gotta do the whole rest of the thing attacking like a dweeb. I'm about to just use a freaking echo screen, holy cow. Like, good God. This is taking forever. Taco Bell has French fries now? I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. like telling me that McDonald's has filet mignon now. I'd be like, great, I'm not ordering it. I'll leave that on the menu for somebody else. Oh, great. I get rid of support materia and then there's 5 enemies. Bop, bop. a filet minoir. Man, you did not even come close. The filet minoir. I'd like the filet minoir, please. Extra minoir. The one time I screw up, it's not a good time to screw up. What's up, Jimbo? Here's an idea. Don't use that attack anymore. Okay. That's... oh, man. I want a filet minoir. That just sounds delicious. Whatever this last enemy is, it's going to be annoying. I can tell you that right now. Nice crit. We're going all the way. Alright. This isn't the worst. He doesn't have that much health. What's up, TSS? We're just getting spider webs and potentially a speed plus would be really great. Might even get enough for the championship belt. Just depends on how these go. This one we should get a ton of points, so. Stuff. Can we get a spiderweb, please? Really would like that dank spiderweb.
I've come up with a new recipe.
Thank you, comrade, for the new recipe. Some salt for that filet minoir. Oh crap! That attack does percent. Please don't ever do that again. We're not getting very lucky on the spiderweb front. There's only like 3 different enemies you can get in that first fight. Or maybe 4. I think there's 4. But I've only gotten the spiderweb one once. Championship belt is not really worth grinding for. If we happen to get it, great. If not, it's not the biggest deal. It gives 30 defense, I believe, which is 3 times the whatever it is, the protect vest or whatever. Yeah, I'll just do lucky. I was gonna do the break accessory, but not this guy again. Does he always start with sleep silence? Okay, he didn't silence this time. Maybe I'll get lucky and kill him before he silences me. Good old mono laser. Hey, that time it actually was mono laser. Preemptive would be nice too, but it's not really that useful. God dang it. Like, it's nice just for getting through areas with potentially a little less damage if it goes off enough times. So I guess it would be useful for that. But yeah, like the championship belt really won't be that useful for bosses, but it will be useful just for getting through areas. Because a lot of random battles like to just physically attack you right off the bat. This fight is awful. Honestly, being silenced sucks so bad. I kind of want to just quit this one, because it's going to take forever. Being silenced just like super blows. I only bought one echo screen because I thought about the entire game and figured there's no way I'm ever going to get silenced. Little did I know we'd be doing the battle arena. And there's one enemy that silences. What's up, Wit? Let's hope for something better. That's better. I might quit here. If you guys have, you know, never played the game with sadness before, you can see how much it matters. Like, these guys got rid of my sadness, and look how much more damage I'm taking. If I was in the front row, I'd be taking double that. I'd be taking like 100 damage. Okay. As soon as I said that, he got a crit and did 100 damage. My long range materia is broken, so that's why I'm doing so little damage. The trophies don't seem so bad on Monster Hunter World, that's good. I mean, it's a game that you want to play a lot and sink a lot of time into anyways, so if the trophies are like really long, it's fine, but... Alright, we're gonna quit there, because this is gonna take forever. I already have a lot of points. What I want now is spiderwebs. Spiderwebs, please. Those are not spiderwebs. Do, do. Do, do. Do tissues heal? They heal your soul. They make you feel better on the inside. And isn't that what really matters? Only emotional pain. Do, 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 do. Ba, ba, do, 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 do. I'm not going to break summon materia here, because it's actually not worth anything when it's this early on in the slots. Later on, breaking summon materia is worth a good amount of points, but not early. Nothing's worth a lot of points early. I think breaking green materia is worth like maybe 1,000 at any stage. But other than that, nothing else is worth crap. And you don't really see break green materia at all early on. That's why I'll go for like cures and stuff early, because it doesn't really matter what you get, none of it's worth anything. It's only later. The tissue mod, man. A mod where tissues do something. I wonder why they decided to make it tissues. I've always kind of wondered that. Like, of all the consolation prizes to pick from, why tissues? I've never heard of a tissue being given away for anything ever. There's no multi-save slots. That sucks. But that's okay. I figure everyone will just play whenever they can, and when we group up, if one person's super strong, oh well. It's their fault for making it that way. They might have some kind of balancing system like Destiny had. Hopefully it's not Destiny's system, because Destiny's system was awful, but at least it was there. Destiny's system ticked me off so much because it could have been good. Like, the idea was there, but then they screwed it. Basically in Destiny, like, if you play with your friends and your friends are level like 2 and you're level like 50 and you go to a level 2 area with your level 2 partner, you'll do damage as if you're level 5. So that was really great. It was like, okay, you're stronger, but you're not just one-shotting everything and making it completely easy. The problem was, if you go to area 2 with your level 50 guy, even if you're not with a level 2 friend, you still do damage as if you're level 5, which was stupid. So you could literally be level 5 and go to like the first area in the game and die, because enemies still did damage to you. There was literally a hard cap of 3 levels. You could be 3 levels higher than things, and that's it. It was so stupid. You never felt powerful in that game, because no matter what you got, everything was about as strong as it normally is. And in a game where you grind for hours and hours and hours to get stronger, you want to at least feel strong. Like the fact that people grinded for like 30 hours to get some super weapon, and they go to like the first area in the game and it doesn't one-shot things. Like, there's a problem. Oh, go and get big guard. Yeah, I mean, I like that if you're playing with a friend who's level 5. Like, then I think that's a good system. You know, where like if you play with your friend who just picked up the game, you're not just one-shotting everything, and it brings you down, basically like averages you 2 out. Like, that's a great idea. The problem is Destiny always did that. So you could be a group of, well, I didn't even know this guy could show up in that arena. You could be a group, you could be a raid group of 4 level 50 characters and go to the first area in the game and, like, you were all level 5. It's kind of dumb. And granted, you would still get through the area fine, and you'd have weapons with really good like abilities that would pretty much destroy everything. But still, it was just a bad system. And it was so like one-sided, where if you played with your friends that just picked up the game, you were level 5, but if you went to a raid, you had to be full level with the right item, with the right weapon, or else people wouldn't even invite you to their group, because you were just never going to win. Here's a plan. How about you don't multiply? Yeah, I've heard Destiny 2's no better. Really glad I did not pick up Destiny 2. I mean, I was not going to pick up Destiny 2 unless it was like the best game ever, because I hated Destiny 1 by the time I was done with it. I liked it in the beginning, but the way that they handled that game drove me insane. The way that they like completely screwed over most of their fan base. I hated it. Yeah, I don't know why. The HP says he has 220. I don't know why. Maybe there's a bug with this enemy because he makes more enemies. Either that or he's just not taking damage, because how much life can this guy have? Jeez. Are you gonna die? Can you die? There we go. I was like, is this broken or something? What's going on? Alright, come on. At least give me one more spider web. Spider web! That's not a spider. What are you doing here? What do you give me? Some like potion or some garbage? Nice. I was right. A single potion. Borderlands had like no rounding. Whatever level you were was the level you were. There was also like a hard cap. If something was like 5 levels over you, there was some like code that just made you do like 0 damage to it. Even if you were like the strongest level 45 ever, if you went against a level 50 enemy, it just like you couldn't hurt them. But other than that, I don't think there was any rounding whatsoever. Like, I think maybe at some point, if you were level like literally 100 and your friend was level 1, you didn't do as much damage as you should, but you still like one-shot everything. Like, you could still flex your muscles. There might have been a little bit of a round down, but whatever it wasn't much. Why does Big Guard and Hero Drink share the same animation? Because Final Fantasy VII was a rushed game that's put together with tape. Is my only thought. They probably like wanted to have a different animation for Hero Drinks, and then they were just like, yeah, screw it, use Big Guard. We ain't got time. Because they're both OP, so they get the same high-pitched animation like you're some Super Saiyan. Powering up. Well, unfortunately, we're not getting many spider webs, but we are getting a ton of BP, so... We're gonna get some good stuff. Big Guard isn't as bad as the Leviathan Scream, that's true. I don't know, dude. Stop asking me about the remake, okay? I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm sure they'll do everything that is obvious, and I'm sure they'll do it all wrong. I'm sure they'll have Ruby Weapon. I'm sure he'll be wearing a dress and have a DLC for him to have big boobs. And I'm sure that you can purchase a $20 loot box for an item that auto kills him. I felt bad. Someone posted on one of my videos. He was like, "Ooh, the item thing's worth a lot. I'm gonna do that." Someone posted on one of my videos and he was like, "So I beat that big turtle in Final Fantasy 15. I put together this weapon and used this buff, and I sat there for 8 hours smacking him, and I finally killed him." And I responded to his comment, and I was like, "I held down circle and I won." It's like, sorry, dude. This is what you get for wasting your time on a broken game. I was a big Warframe player back when the PS4 was in its early days and there wasn't much to play. We played a lot of Warframe. I actually liked Warframe quite a bit. It was fun. It's fun with friends. Pretty boring alone because it's really just a big grind. But with friends, it's fun. Holy crap! Oh, my Ifrit did so much damage. Why would crabs be weak against fire? What the? Kind of a weird enemy to have so far into the battle arena. There's an open world segment for Warframe? That's cool. They're always adding to it. That's what makes that game great. Like, honestly, all you need for a great game is just a good developer that continues to release content for it, and that's what Warframe is. Like, they made Warframe with the intention of keeping it alive for, like, the entirety of the PS4 lifespan. They released it, like, right when the PS4 came out, and they're like, we're gonna support this forever. Like, just continue to add stuff and make it a better game. And that's exactly what they did. The first release of Warframe wasn't that great. And then like a year later, they released a whole new, like, just completely changed the game. They might as well have called it Warframe 2, but instead they just updated Warframe and it was completely free. The game is free to play. They practically made two games, Warframe 1 and Warframe 2, and they were both completely free. They just updated Warframe 1 with Warframe 2. Don't get poisoned. Crap. I might lose this. I need to go front row. I might lose this. If I can get my limit and kill the left one, I might be able to do this. Or if they spam Poison Breath now. Oh no, Poison Breath does damage. Never mind, don't spam it. Use Fang. Fang's a good attack. This is going to be close. I think Poison's going to kill me though. I need like a crit Braver. That's the only way I win this. So if I get a crit Braver. Even then though, I don't think it's going to happen. Poison's killing me way too fast. Frickin' active battle. That's unfortunate. How much? Okay, I have two more. Two more attempts. Dang, can't get any spider webs. Yeah, Warframe, I mean, Warframe is just a great, like, in a sea of terrible, like, developed and supported games, Warframe sticks out in my mind as one of the best supported games. Has always been free, has a complete marketplace where you can get anything you want for free if you grind long enough, and then has, like, item packs you can buy on the store that are completely reasonable. Like, you can grind in the game to get really rare items and then sell those really rare items for whatever you want on the marketplace. You could be like, I have this rare item, who has this Warframe I want. Or you can buy the exact Warframe you want for however much in the store. So it's like totally worth it for anyone, you know, if they just want to play this Warframe, they can buy it. If they want to grind and get everything for free, they can do that too. Like, it's the perfect system. There's nothing in the game you can't get without grinding. And it's just a well-supported game. You know, it's one of those games that you don't feel like you're getting screwed. You don't feel like you're buying a skin for $20 and then the next game's coming out next year and why'd I buy this kind of thing. Like, anything you buy in Warframe lasts because the game has been out for so long. It's kind of like buying something in League of Legends or buying something in RuneScape or something. It's like, this game will always be around. So, like, if I buy this, I'm always going to have this. I don't feel like I'm getting ripped off. I always just feel like I'm getting ripped off if I ever buy anything in a console game. Like, if I buy the new $60 Call of Duty and I buy anything in that game, I feel like I'm getting ripped off. Because, like, the new Call of Duty is going to be out in 6 months. Why am I buying this? Yeah, it's not even really microtransaction heavy. Like, you can buy the premium currency, but most people, when the brand new Warframe comes out, if anything, they'll just buy that, and then that comes with a bunch of currency as well. It's not like every 10 minutes you're like, I need more currency, and you're buying it, and they don't have, like, really cheap packs that you can buy, and then they add up, and you realize that your mom's bank account is drained. Like, it's all, like, really reasonable. It's like a $40 pack that has the brand new Warframe and a bunch of other stuff, which makes sense because if you played the game for a year, then you don't mind spending $40 on the brand new whatever. Now, the grinding in that game was always fun, too. I never really minded the grind in that game because it felt worth it. You'd get some really cool item that no one else had that, like, you could actually go on the marketplace and put it up there and people would, like, bid on it and stuff. Like, you felt like you had something of value. It's not like freaking Destiny where you grind and grind and grind for some, like, rocket launcher that everybody has, and if you don't have it, then they won't invite you to their squad. Like, it's something really unique and cool that, you know, usually it's like only that week or whatever, or comes back. Every once in a while they'll have an opportunity to get it. And there's so much content in that game that you'll always have something that your friends don't have. Instead of like the Destiny format where there's like one item that everyone wants. And, like, even the Warframes, like, yeah, there's a couple that are, like, really strong, but it's all up to your own playstyle. So there's never going to be, like, one Warframe that it's like, oh, you gotta have that Warframe or else no one's going to invite you, or you're just garbage, or, you know, it's going to be way too hard to play the game without it. It's always, like, up to your style, so whatever you want to get, your goal is to get that thing. I just really like that game. Even talking about it now makes me want to play it again. The game was pretty miserable when it first came out. It was too hard. You couldn't get anything. Everything was a grind, and the actual like system, the fighting like the shooting system and whatnot wasn't very great. But the big patch they did, like a year into the game, like changed the whole game. I remember I played it when it first came out, and then I didn't play it again for a while, and then I booted it up once and it was like a completely different game, and I was like, what is this? Yeah, Warframe's free to play everywhere. But I do recommend getting like a pack if you're gonna play it. Well, actually no. I would play it for every free to play game. Play first, like before you buy anything, just to try it out, make sure you like it. But you know, if you're gonna sink a lot of time into it, you know, buy a $20, $30 pack and with your favorite Warframe in it. Then you can play the whole game with a great Warframe and have fun, and you'll always have that Warframe, so it's like worth. And it's still like cheaper than going out and buying the new whatever game for $60 and playing it for a week. I'm finding it harder and harder to do that, honestly. I'm finding it harder and harder to go out and buy just a $60 like game that's 30 hours long. And that's usually my cup of tea. That's normally what I like. I like to go out and buy the brand new Uncharted game. I like to go out and buy the brand new Dark Souls, or I got Tales of Berseria that someone donated, you know, like just go out and buy like a story-driven game and just play it every day after work or whatever. But it's harder and harder to do that when I have games on my shelves that like last forever and, you know, are more like I can work towards a goal and not just be done with it after 40 hours. But that's why I love speedrunning, and that's why I like challenge running. You know, if it weren't for challenge running and speedrunning and mods, like Final Fantasy VII would have been a 60-hour experience for me, and then I never would have played it again. Or I would have played it every once in a while just through the story and then would have been done with it. Because it is my favorite game, so I'm sure I would have beaten it more than once anyways. But challenges and stuff allow me to just continually get more and more out of this game. Whereas, you know, this isn't an online game. I can't buy DLC for it. I can't, you know, play with my friends online. There's nothing, you know, it's just the game and that's it. But that's what's so great about like speedrunning, is you can just constantly get better and better and better at your favorite game, and it never runs out of playability. Unless it's Dishonored and you speedrun it too much and you get way too good at it and then you hate it. Did I say that out loud? I don't know if I'm gonna win this. Unfortunately, I have nothing to hit everything, and that's a big problem. But yeah, I still love the 60-hour story-driven game, but I'm finding it harder to play them. I have a couple on my shelf right now. Like, I have the new Uncharted game sitting here that I've been wanting to play, and I just can't get myself to play, because I'm like, I could play this, or I could play, you know, multiplayer game, whatever. It's so weird for me to say that, because I've always been the person that was like, screw multiplayer games. I'll play them with my, you know, if I want to hang out with my friends, but otherwise I'm sinking myself into a good story-driven game. But I think it's because I stream. I think that's the issue. I think it's because I stream one-player experiences for 9 hours 4 times a week. So after streaming, that's the last thing I want to do. I'd rather play, you know, League of Legends or CSGO or Nazi zombies, or like anything that's like not just a story-driven experience, because I do it for 9 hours a day. So after work, I want to play with my friends, or I want to do something online, or I want to grind towards like a big goal. I don't want to just play another story-driven experience. In some games, I don't want to play because I want to play them on stream. So there's that problem as well. No, my summon materia is on. It's broken at the moment. I don't know if I'm going to win this. I'm too low. These things did way too much damage to me. I have not played Nier Automata, and I actually really want to play it. It's on my list of, like, gotta play that game. Because it just looks like something I'd really enjoy. I'm a big fan of bullet hell games. And so Nier Automata is like a really interesting game looking to me. That was English. See, I felt the same way, Tetsu, but after doing it so much, it's hard. It's hard for me. Harder than I thought it would be. Alright, last time. And then whatever we have, we'll just spend and be on our way. Spiderweb, please. Alright, there we go. Awesome. That's incredible, actually. That's so lucky. Like, I'm so glad I got this fight. I wonder if I use Big Guard if they'll silk me again. Because their AI says use silk until they have slow and then attack. I wonder if it loops to, like, if it sees me with haste, it'll use silk. Yeah, it does. Alright. This is great. Getting 3 spiderwebs here is so crucial. I don't think I even need to grind any more than that. I'll have to think about it. We have Palmer, who I might not even need to use the spiderweb on. We have Materia Keeper. I don't need to use a spiderweb on Gene Attack. We have Lost Number if we choose to fight him. Yeah, and then by that time we have the Tiny Bronco, so we could always come back if we want more. I need spiderwebs for the temple, but I could come back and get them. So I hope I keep the spiderwebs if I like die in the arena. Because I won that fight, so I should keep what I got in that fight, I would think. No! Get out of here, foul demon. I shouldn't have. I think his AI might silence if you use magic. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. I should have just attacked. Feels bad, man. All right, we're just gonna leave. Like, I'm not trying to do this silence. It's gonna take forever. I might die. Screw it. I mean, there's a good chance I could do it if I, like, change rows, but pretty sure we have enough points for anything we want except the championship belt, so. Look at that poison damage. Get roasted. Let's just go. We have 4 spiderwebs, right? That's pretty fantastic, honestly. Awesome. I will take it. Okay, so we almost had enough for championship belt. That's okay. We have enough for speed plus, which is the big thing that I wanted. We could also get preemptive, so I guess we will. And then shrapnel. Alright. I did. I have 4. And I got the sprint shoes, which is awesome as well. Shrapnel's just a slightly better version of Molotov, basically. Actually, I think it does non-elemental. I don't think it does fire. Yeah, it's like a grenade. It's like a better grenade. And then right arms are like the best grenade in the game. I don't think we'll need to use shrapnel, but... Yo, Fox Magoo with the 1999 special. You must have saw it on TV ad for 48 Live. Come on down to 48 Live, only one easy payment of $19.99. Thank you, my man. He said, hooray for Final Fantasy Friday, hooray for death, hooray for 48, health and happiness to one and all. Thank you, my man. I love you. Thank you so much for the support. Alright. We're done. Now starts the real runs. You know what I'm saying? This is where we really start, because I don't think there'll be any more grinding in the whole rest of the game until maybe like near the end. Okay, hold on. We need to change some stuff here. We need not steal. Enemy skill is good. We want elemental and all being leveled up. Oops. And poison, and then preemptive, and then speed plus. We got equipped. I don't even think there's any reason to go to Gungaga. I'm probably not even going to go. There you go. Preemptive's already doing his job. I do not want time materia. I do not want any weapons from there, I don't think. I don't even have the money for it anyways. And I don't have any reason to get Titan materia. So I'm just going to literally skip the whole rest of... Oh, I don't have Frog Song. I might want to get it. I don't think I have it on this save. It's a good call, Ordo. Man, preemptive doing his job. Frog Song would be nice to get for certain fights. It's just a really cheap sleep. Hey look, it's our friend Apple Update. Every Friday. There's no reason not to get Frog Song because it's free. There's a fight here that's just a single frog. If I can get it. Oh yeah, you know, sprint shoes would be smart here for now. It's kind of a gamble. It's like if I use sprint shoes, I'll hopefully run before I get hit. But if I do get hit, it would be better to have protect vest on. So it's like a gamble. Gamble that I'll run away fastest. But like here, I'm just gonna run away until I get a frog. So it's better to have the. Oh, I forgot the white cape. Give me that Frog Song. There you go. Don't frog song again. 1v1 frog action. That's right. You won't see this anywhere else. Yeah, like if nothing else, the spider. I need the frog song for the spiders. If I use it nowhere else, that will be the place to use it. Although Mini actually works well as well. But frog song and then Molotovs, because Molotovs do fire damage so it doesn't wake them up. Run. Alright, here we go, boys. On our journey. On our journey. I imagine the rest of today is going to be just... Wow, 45 damage. Holy crap. What was that malarkey? I ain't taking no 45 damage from some giant robot. It's unacceptable. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I'm just a boy. Finger shot. What is this guy's problem? What's up, Topo? By the way, I missed some bits earlier. I apologize. I think I was focusing on the battle arena. Software Verde, thank you for the 50 bits. Miles, thank you for the 100. And Platonic Guy, thank you for the 1. Comrade, I remember that one. Don't do this to me. I'll take 14 if I can get all the way to Cosmo Canyon without an encounter. It's not the game that's breaking, it's the program I have, the tool I have to show the enemy health. It dies when Final Fantasy VII is closed. I have to close it and reopen it because it edits on the fly. And yeah, the bit boss is broken. I need to fix that. Who's Nanaki? Who's Nanaki? I don't know no Nanaki. I find it funny that you can't get spider webs from the giant spiders in the in Cosmo Canyon. You would think that would be the place to get them. Nope. They get like ethers or something, I think. I have 4 spider webs. That will be enough to get us through all the way to the tiny Bronco, and then once I have the tiny Bronco, I can always go back and get more if I need them, which I probably will for the temple. She has something. What does she have? Butterfly Edge. I'm not going to need it now. Maybe afterwards, but probably not. There's not much reason for me to get weapons except for slots, but right now I'm banking on the double growth. Yo, Arco Nils with the 7,777 bits. Holy crap. My man. Thank you so much for the support. Foam fingers in the chat for that incredible 7,000 bit donation. My man. Thank you so much. Enjoy your new bit badge. Enjoy the bit boss action. And thank you so much for supporting the stream, my man. This screaming torment is for you. Wrong way. I talk a lot about a lot of the sections of the game being like some of my favorite sections. I think this might be my favorite part of the whole game. Like, you walk into Cosmo Canyon, you get the beautiful Cosmo Canyon music, which is my favorite song in this game, and then you come up here and get Lifestream, which is my second favorite song in the game. And you get this awesome cutscene that explains how the world works, and that's one of my favorite things about this game is how the world works. So I just think it's really interesting. If I had to pick like right now my favorite part of the game, it'd be this. If I thought about it a little more, maybe I'd change my mind, but this is one of the best parts. I've never seen the giant Bugenhagen myself, but I've heard that it's a real thing that can happen. Where Bugenhagen just gets really big during this cutscene for some reason. It happened in hardcore, but I think it was programmed that way. In hardcore, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think the glitch happened. Maybe, I don't know. But I've heard that that can actually happen, like, in the regular game, not in a mod. Yeah, I'd forgotten that happened during hardcore. That was funny. But, see, I figure, like, maybe that was because of the mod. I don't know. I've never had a mod, like, actually do weird stuff before without it being on purpose. Like, the people that make these mods are really good at editing the code correctly so that it doesn't screw stuff up. Pluto is still a planet in my heart. Bugenhagen just destroyed the planet. What has he done? Doom.